Hello there ladies and gents, how you doing, and welcome back to another episode on the Villagecraft server with me, PaternoX. Yes, hello, we are back. Now, in between episodes guys, I have been busy as promised. Now you may remember in the last episode we got started, we got the quad spawner functioning. It's the free skelly and zombie spawner, and if we come down here, straight away you can see the stairway is done. And this may be a little bit dark on YouTube, so let's grab some torches. And here we go. A lot of black concrete, but we have the 4 spawners all working, and all the mobs go in that water channel, and then we can actually see where they go, just down there. There we are. Then if we come down this stairwell just down here, there we go, down to the bottom. There we are. Let's get rid of the torches now. Got a little viewing hole just up there. You can see all the mobs, and you can hear all the mobs dying. And then these first 3 rows collect all the bones. So as you can see, we're already getting a nice little supply. We have rotten flesh and the ink sacks, and then everything else we get rid of into lava. Stops the system backing up. So yeah, this wall here, this is where our shulker box loading system is going to go. So all the bones that we convert into bone meal, we'll put into shulker boxes. We'll drop them into a chest here, which will send them along a hopper line over in that direction to the tree farm. So that is going to be the quick way of getting bone meal, rather than sending bone meal itself through a hopper system. So there's loads of ticks going on. We'll just load a shulker box and send that. So it's just the one item. Be a lot more efficient on the redstone, I think. So yeah, if we come back up, I've also been working on something else. If you remember, also last episode, we went and also guys, finally got round to sorting out the tunnel here for our slime farm. Finally got this sorted out, because this was just a bare stone tunnel. So yeah, got that sorted. Still need to put an iron door on here, onto our passageway down to the behind the scenes. But yeah, this is looking a lot better now. But yeah, as you may remember also last episode, we set up a new portal in our nether hub. And we tried to put it on this little platform that we created over here. And it wouldn't sync up. As you can see, I've got to put the flooring in. So we had to move it all the way out there. And this gave us the idea of putting a little dockyard in here so that we can actually build some ships. Good excuse to build some ships. So that's what I've gone and done. I've got the timber frames up now, and then this episode we're going to get this dock fully finished. So you have to come all the way here. Drops down quite a bit because we're still rather high. So even at this height, the ships that we build in this area, they're going to be rather big ships. So yeah. And then if we come all the way down, we have a little platform at the end where our portal goes. Now this portal, I'm probably going to drop it by a couple of blocks anyway. It's a little bit high up there, but still at least it connects. So yeah, this episode we're going to get this dock fully finished. At least we're probably going to get some more work done as well. But what I'm thinking is nice little platform, a few supporting beams down the sides, maybe a few decorative features. We need some sort of lighting on here as well, rather than just torches. We're going to see what else we can come up with. And we'll see if we can get a few little aesthetic touches in here as well, just to break up the space. And yeah, so I'm going to go and get some resources together, and I shall see you guys in a moment. Okay, so I've gone and got some materials now. What we're going to do first is put the floor in, basically. Just a very simple floor, just so we can get back and forth. Then it will make putting all the detail work in a lot easier. So I've just gone and got some spruce wood, and what we're going to do first is I'm going to need some stairs, because this, as you can probably tell, is going to drop down a little bit. In fact, what I may do actually is knock out this nether brick and put nether brick stair in here, so that it comes level with our platform, which we're going to put here. Oh, and my mouse is liking to double click again. And wouldn't you know, it starts raining. Typical. But yeah, this is where our floor level is going to be. I'm not going to be too worried about things spawning because we are going to have lighting on here as well, so that's not going to be a problem. But as you can most likely tell, this is probably going to take me quite some time just to get the flooring in, because I think that's about 150 blocks across. Yeah, we had to move that portal quite a way out, so this may take some time, but we're going to get there in the end, because once we've got this flooring in, then we can get to start working on all the detail work as well, because I've got quite a few ideas for this area. And this is just the main jetty, never mind all the ships and things that we're putting in here as well. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on and get all of this put in place. In fact, to get this properly in the right area, I have to come down here. So there we go. Yeah, this is going to be a bit tricky, and no doubt I am probably going to fall quite a few times. So I'm going to crack on with this now, guys. Dang it, I'm probably going to end up losing a few blocks as well. And I shall bring you back once we've got maybe all of it done, maybe a bit more progress. But yeah, I shall see you in a sec. Well, that's looking a lot better now that we've got this flooring in. It's a lot easier to get over here to the portal. Yeah, I didn't just put a uniform step in as we're going down. Altered it up a bit with some slabs just to break up the pattern a little bit. And if we go down here, I've also gone and put some stairs into the portal. Although I'm thinking I'm probably going to change how this the stairs up to this portal, because the spruce stairs, they blend into the floor a bit too much. So I do want it on some sort of pedestal. So we may have to do a bit of a change around on there. Maybe some dark oak or something. I think oak might be a bit too light. Dark oak might be good. Or failing that, maybe even some nether brick. But what I do have at the moment is I've gone and got some nether brick fences on me, because we're going to use these to go all around. And I didn't want that one there. Thank you. And what I'm going to do is just going to put fences around everywhere for now. And then along the sides, when we do eventually get some ships in, when we know where the boarding planks and such like are going to be, that's when we'll put a break in the fence. But for now, we'll put the fence in just to keep it a bit more secure, and so people don't drop off accidentally. Let's just come around the back here. Might have to do something around the back here, because this is just going to be dead space. So we'll need to do something. Oops, and I run out. There we go. So yeah, now we'll get the fence along the sides, and then we'll sort out the lighting. What I'm thinking is some sort of hanging lantern from some posts, maybe. So that, I think that might be pretty cool. But for now, let's get these fences down, and then once I've got those all done, I'll bring you guys back and we'll get some lighting in and make this area a bit safer. Because yeah, I got attacked by a few mobs while I was putting this floor in, I must admit. So we'll get this a bit safer now. Right, so I've gone and got the fences up now, guys, and I'm trying to figure out which lighting design I'm liking best. Because I've got these three different ideas. We have the redstone lamps in the floor. We have the lamps with a daylight sensor on a nether brick fence post pole there. Or we have the redstone lamps in place of these top blocks of timber with a sensor on as well. And to be honest, I like the idea of having these, but they just don't offer enough light coverage, and it's this bit. If there was a way of just having the horizontal, fantastic, but I don't like the way the fence post does that. So out of all three, I'm thinking probably the best is going to be the redstone lamps in the floor, to be honest. So what that does mean though is I am going to have to go and do some trading with some of Jeff's clerics, get some more glowstone, because yeah, these 12 redstone lamps, this represents the last of the glowstone that I have. I gave Big Guy a couple of stacks the other day to do some community area projects, which is fair enough. It just means I've got to do a little bit of grindy work with all the rotten flesh that we've got back at our community base. I'll have to go and grab a whole load of that, trade it with some clerics for some emeralds, and then convert those, exchange those emeralds for some glowstone. So it's not a big problem, it's just a little bit of grindy work to do, that's all. But yeah, I'm going to go and do that, and I'm thinking we'll put these redstone lamps in the floor. Yeah. And then what we can do is, these two are powered by levers just underneath. So if I make sure I take some wood with me as well, we'll get some of the detail work done underneath while we're down there, because we need to put some cross members going across as well, just to give all this platform a bit more rigidity. Because if we grab some rockets and go for a quick fly, let's have a look. So just come out and turn around. Yeah, there's no structure to this. It is just poles going straight into the ground, and if anybody's ever seen a jetty before, they don't have that. You need the cross members to give it some added strength. So yeah, I'm going to go and do the grind, get the glowstone, make some more redstone lamps, and next time you guys come back, we'll probably be stood roughly right underneath where I am now, putting some levers in and putting in some detail work. So yeah, see you shortly. So that's the lighting all in place, and if we have a quick look underneath, I've also gone and put all the levers in as well to power them, obviously, and I've also gone and hidden them all up as well. I've just got some dark oak slabs, and oops, there we go, got it all nicely hidden, and that looks a lot neater now if you ask me. Now what I'm going to do now is I've got some dark oak stair blocks, and we're going to put in some diagonal supporting pieces for these side bits. Now the thing is, trying to figure out which way do we do it. Probably going to be this way. So, oh, okay, this one's a bit too high because of the slope. Yeah, this one should do. So we'll start here. Yeah, the ones that the slope's a bit high, I'll have to put up a few more blocks. There we go. Right, and oh, didn't want to put that second one down. Come here. So it's just going to be a case of putting in these diagonal pieces, just so it shows there's a bit more support to the jetty or pier, whatever you want to call it, the dock wharf. So many different names. And oh, we'll just get this first one in, and then we'll have a fly and see how that looks. But I've got a feeling this is going to be exactly what I wanted. And yet again, my mouse is liking to click twice today. It's going to be one of those days, is it? Okay. Thankfully, I believe Santa should be bringing me a new mouse and keyboard, which will be fantastic. Right. So let's get rockets. I'll have to resupply and see how that looks. Yeah, fantastic. Brilliant. So we're going to get that put in place on every single one. So yeah, again, that's going to take a while. And also, the cross members underneath, I'm going to cover with some brown carpet. Now that may take a while, as I only have about 30 cocoa beans left. So I've actually got some of those regrowing on some jungle wood back in the storage build. So yeah, we'll get the rest of this sorted, and then we'll be ready to put in some features on top of the jetty. Because I've got a few ideas for some crates, also a crane as well. Because if we're going to have some large ships coming in here, they're going to have some cargo that's going to need unloading, and we're going to need a crane for that. So yeah, I'm going to get cracking and get the rest of these supports in, get the carpet done, and when we're ready for the little bits of detail on top, well, I'll bring you guys back. And that, my friends, is the main bodywork of the jetty, all now complete. And I do really enjoy that. I really like that. I think that looks fantastic. So what is left for us now is to put some of the detail work in. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a crane in. And we're going to put this crane right... Ow. Let's see, do I want to put it over here? Yes, we're going to put it over this piece right here. So I've gone and got a lot of the resources that I need. I have gone and built this in creative already. So let me have a look. The first piece, I believe, we need to put going to be there. Oh no, we don't want you there. There we go. Right, so that is one leg. That will be another leg. And then we need to get some legs out there, but I don't really want to put them. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to put these legs down in the water. So, Geronimo! Right, here we go. And yet again, we're gonna use a whole load of dark oak. Right, tell you what, guys, I'll get these legs in, and then I'll bring you back once we're ready to start doing the detail of the crane. Well, there we go. There's the base of the crane in place. So as you can see, the feet go all the way down. So I'm going to have to put some cobblestone around them as well, just like we did with the feet of our jetty here, just so they've got some anchorage. Yeah, but now it's time to get the main body of this crane in place. So I'm going to go up to the top here. Like I say, I've got all the blocks already on me, or most of them I hope, so I don't have to come back up here again. But for now, what we need first is the central column of nether brick. Now, let's just have a quick look on my other map here. Let's see how high I actually built this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13, 14. Right, so we need to go up 15 blocks with this here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. Now the fencing doesn't come quite that high, but this is why I have some dirt with me, because you can't jump on the fencing. Nope. So what we have to do, there we are. Now this doesn't go all the way up to the top. So let me just see how high. It's the 13, I believe. So the top two we don't want there. Right. Okay, so I was going to get this pillar surrounded by a fence, and we're ready for the next step. Okay, so that's all the fencing done, and I'm just going to finish off this top part of the pillar here, and there we go. Right, now this is where we need a lot of the dark oak stairs, because now it's time to make the top of our crane, and we're going to place these around the central dirt block. Now, which way are we going to have the crane facing? I think we'll have it sticking out over what will eventually be this ship here, because yeah, I mean, when I first built this jetty, it was originally just a way to get out to that portal over there, and of course you develop something and ideas start coming to you, and it was actually Big Guy, when he came over to have a look at the jetty, that gave me the idea, because I was thinking, well, maybe we'll put some big ships, maybe a cruise ship or something, and the first thing he said was it's big enough for an aircraft carrier, and that got me thinking, maybe over this side of our island we'll put in a bit of a naval station. We'll have a bit of a naval dockyard. So yeah, I mean, maybe not an aircraft carrier, possibly, maybe, we'll see. But we'll have one large ship down this side, we'll have a small frigate on that side. Along the side of our beachhead down here, I'll have some stairs going down, and we can maybe have a smaller jetty with a couple of patrol boats out there, which I thought was quite a nice idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, another one. So yeah, that's eventually what we're going to be doing over this side. It's funny how ideas like that can develop. You build one thing thinking you'll do it one way, and you end up doing it a completely different way. But anyway, now let's concentrate on this. So this is going to be... This is actually the crane head that I'm building now. Now out this way. So I'm looking at my designs on creative, and how are we going to do this? I'm going to need some nether brick, and it's got to come out this way as well. Let me just move this camera so I can have a look. Right. Okay. What we're going to need to do is put up a temporary block along here, because we need to do this. I've got to move my camera. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Right. Oops. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's jump up on here. 6. Now we need to go this way. This is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and this final one goes that way. Now I think this looks right, obviously, until we have a fly around or I bring my camera account back onto the server. I'm not going to be so sure, but now we need to do that again. So what I think we'll do is we'll get one side done, and then we'll have a look, and then do it on the other side. So, right, so that's there. And then this time we need to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 before we turn it. Now, is that as far as it needs to be? Let's just have a quick look. Yep, and then we've got one more layer on top. So, and it's nearly night, it is night time, so hopefully no mobs spawn up here while we're up here. Let's bring all of these across. So yeah, we're going to turn this area into a naval dockyard. And then what I'm also thinking is over the other side of the peninsula here, there is a nice little cove around there, and we're going to have that for our pleasure craft. So this is the militarized side of the island. Right, so that's up there. Then we want 1, then 2, 1, and then that one was go that way. That's it. And slabs. Yep, there we go. I want a couple of slabs. 1 and 2. Right. I'll tell you what. Let's have a quick look how this side looks. And spin around. Yeah, looking pretty good, pretty good. Now I've got to try and it's gonna hurt. Ow. Oh, dang it. Right, I'm gonna try and get back up there, and we shall get the other side of this done. That's a skelly trying to shoot at me. Ah, that's why it's not gonna work. Oh, okay. Right, I'm going to get the other side of that done, and I shall see you in a sec. And there we are then, folks. That's both sides of the crane now done. Now this inside bit in here, we're going to fill this with nether brick. There we go. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to build the cabin on the end, which, oh excuse me, will be the winching station. So let me just see. I need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So where's the spruce wood fence? There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Fantastic. Now that comes to there. Then I need a stair. There we go. And again, this comes around to here. Right, now we need this grey concrete. We're only going to go up by a couple of blocks. So here, 1, 2. Oops, no, I said 2. Thank you. There we go. And we'll put some more fence all around here. So yeah, this is the winch house that's on top of a crane, and this is where all the main gearing and then the winching, the motors and such like are. And then all we need to do, oops, for the rest of, no, for crying out loud, there we go. Now we just need to put a roof on. So we have some more nether brick stairs. There we go. And we are nearly done. All we have left to do now is to put the cabling in, which is why I've got some iron bars on me. And do on this side. And then we need to figure out if we're actually going to have this crane holding any, picking up any goods or whatnot. I'm thinking we might leave this one empty. And I say this one because I am thinking we're going to build another one of these down that end. That way we have a crane either end of the jetty, so we can always access the goods whichever end the ship parks at. So now let's need some slabs. And I did bring in another brick slabs with me. Right, okay. Really quick. What we'll do. I'm not going all the way down again. Pop you there. And it's not like I need a lot either. Oh! Whew. That was close. Okay. Right, let's get this roof done. Then we can get the cabling done. And then we'll go back down and no doubt find out that we missed something. And there we are, one finished crane, guys. In fact, why build one when you can build two? That's right, we've got two of these cranes in place now. Just as I said, I'll put one down at the other end. And this one's actually got a container with a few blocks on there. And I think they look pretty good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put a few little bit of miscellaneous items down on the actual jetty itself. So what I've got in inventory, if we just have a look here. So I've got some chests and some trap chests, which will put some supplies in. And what I've also got is, now this, I've got to put some different textures on my jukeboxes and note blocks. Figuring that I'll never really use them, and we could use them for something fantastic. So if you have a look here, this is my jukebox. Nice little chest there, crate rather, and then the note block. And it still works. Yep, it still works. But got some nice little textures just to add up some crates along the jetty here. So we're going to put some of these down. Not that many because they are rather expensive. I mean, the jukeboxes, they use up a diamond for each one. So we'll just put a few piles around here and there. Oops, no, wrong place. Dong, dong, dong. And I've also gone and got some cauldrons, because you never know, the closest thing we can get to barrels, plus put a bucket in them, and then you've got access to fresh water, which when you've been at sea, I'm thinking back in the old pirate times, we've been at sea for a while, you want a drink of water, so, but still, might help some guys get washed up, but who knows why you might need it. So it's just a little bit, add a bit more character to the jetty. So there we go, and we'll get them filled up with water as well. So yeah, just a bit of a added, what's the word? A bit more features along the jetty, shall we say? And we'll get some chests in as well. Because of course there's going to be chests in there, on there as well to go on the ships. There we go. But just to break up this big open space. Now, if anybody out there has any extra ideas of things that we can add along the jetty, please let me know. Send me a message. Who knows? Maybe you can see your idea. Oops, you can see your idea appear on our jetty. But for now, we'll just get a few of these placed all along, and it's going to break up the empty space a bit, give it a bit more character. Boom. I do love that sound. And I've got to put that right in front of the cauldron, haven't I? Let's move that. There we go. And put a chest on top of you. And that, ladies and gents, I say is that for now. We've gone and got our jetty all finished off. We've got the cranes in place. We've got a bit of decoration down it with all these storage crates and chests and everything. And I'm really enjoying, liking how these cranes have come out, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Because I've got to say, I came up with these just in creative, and I've just whipped these up now. And yeah, I'm liking them. I'm liking them a lot. But anyway, ladies and gents, it's that time again. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I've really enjoyed it today. And if you have enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, smash that subscriber button as well. And don't forget to ring the bell so you get notified when all the new videos come out. There will be full crowd coming soon, guys. I'm really sorry about having been slack with videos recently. I've been really busy, as I said in the other episode. But anyway, guys, for now, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, I will catch you later. Take it easy, guys. Bye.